Ellen Foster represents the debut adult fiction of American author Kaye Gibbons, initially released by Algonquin Books in 1987. This poignant narrative earned Gibbons the Sue Kaufman Prize for Literature from the American Academy of Arts and Letters and notable recognition from the Ernest Hemingway Foundation. Critics lauded its unembellished perspective and the distinctive, sardonic voice of its protagonist. Ellen, a young girl residing in the American South, navigates a series of displacements until finding solace within a foster family. Partially drawn from Gibbons' own experiences, the novel inspired a 1997 Hallmark movie adaptation and a subsequent sequel titled The Life All Around Me by Ellen Foster, published in 2006. Set against the backdrop of an undisclosed southern town during the late 1970s or early 1980s, Ellen Foster delves into approximately 2 years of the protagonist's life. At the tender age of 11, Ellen finally discovers stability within her foster family, alongside a newfound maternal figure. Reflecting on the tumultuous events leading to her current circumstances, Ellen grapples with the aftermath of her mother's tragic death, which she attributes to escaping relentless emotional and psychological torment inflicted by her husband. Left in the care of her domineering father following her mother's demise, Ellen endures discomfort, particularly as familial tensions escalate during the funeral. While her father's erratic behavior and frequent intoxication render him largely absent, Ellen assumes responsibility for her own well-being, harboring vivid fantasies of his demise. Despite her isolated existence, Ellen finds companionship in Starletta, a nearby peer, as she navigates the challenges of her upbringing. Ellen has been ingrained with the notion that Starletta is somehow inferior due to the color of her skin. Starletta is black, while Ellen is white. However, despite these societal prejudices, Starletta's family extends warmth and generosity towards Ellen, sharing their food and shelter and exemplifying a loving familial bond. They even include Ellen in their Christmas festivities, offering her a gift and a seat at their holiday table. The first instance of Ellen's father's violence, which occurs on New Year's Eve, prompts Ellen to seek refuge at Starletta's home, hastily gathering her belongings and reaching out to her Aunt Betsy for temporary shelter. Despite Betsy's brief respite, Ellen finds herself back in her father's care, where she endeavors to shield herself from further harm. A concerned teacher at school notices a bruise on Ellen's arm, leading to an intervention where Ellen is temporarily placed under the care of Julia, an art teacher, and her husband Roy. Their tranquil and creative lifestyle captivates Ellen, offering a stark contrast to her own tumultuous existence. On her 11th birthday, Ellen celebrates with Starletta by her side, finding solace in her friend's companionship. However, disruptions arise when Ellen's father disrupts her school, demanding her return. This incident leads to a legal intervention, with a judge ultimately deciding that Ellen should reside with her grandmother, citing the importance of family in society. Unfortunately, Ellen's grandmother harbors resentment towards her, blaming her for her mother's suicide and assigning her menial tasks in the cotton fields over the summer. Yet, amidst this harsh treatment, Ellen finds solace in the stories shared by Mavis, a compassionate black woman who offers her comfort and understanding. Struggling with guilt over her mother's death, Ellen tends to her grandmother during her illness, demonstrating a sense of duty despite the strained relationship. Upon her grandmother's passing, Ellen is taken in by her Aunt Nadine, though she finds herself uneasy in her new surroundings. Ellen finds herself envious of the close bond between her Aunt Nadine and Dora, Nadine's daughter who is around Ellen's age. Seeing Dora's sheltered life only amplifies Ellen's own sense of loss. When Nadine asks Ellen what she wants for Christmas, Ellen, who enjoys drawing and painting, requests art supplies, secretly longing for the same attention and affection lavished upon Dora. In an effort to ingratiate herself with her aunt and cousin, Ellen creates a drawing of cats, believing it will please them. However, Dora dismisses the gift as cheap, leading to a heated exchange between the two girls. Nadine, deeming Ellen ungrateful, instructs her to leave the house. Determined to seek a better situation for herself, Ellen gathers her belongings and the money she has saved and walks across town on Christmas Day to seek refuge with a woman known for taking in girls like her. Finding a new foster home, Ellen begins to reimagine herself as Ellen Foster. Embracing her new environment, Ellen revels in having her own tidy bedroom, enjoying home-cooked meals, and even having the opportunity to ride a pony. Her foster mother often arranges activities for Ellen and the other foster children, fostering a sense of belonging. Despite her newfound contentment, Ellen harbors remorse for her previous treatment of Starletta, realizing the folly of her past beliefs. With her foster mother's permission, Ellen invites Starletta to spend the weekend, taking the opportunity to apologize for her previous attitudes. As Starletta falls asleep in Ellen's bed, Ellen reflects on her newfound empathy, recognizing that others may be facing even greater challenges than her own. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.